Which projects have the most potential upside the last 156 days of 2020? The craziest year maybe in the history of the world. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, how you doing today? I want to talk about a few things in this video. Might be a little bit longer than the average ones I do, which are about 7 minutes long. But firstly, if you're not a member of the Patreon, right up there, join us. We're building a super nice community over there. We've got 15 members. I just launched it about 11 days ago now. And yeah, so we're building a nice little community over there pretty quickly, and I'd like everybody to join. There's different levels. I'm going to be doing some economics, Austrian economics, in the higher levels, the 10 and 25. But in the $2 level, I'm posting my daily vlogs over there, and my newsletter, which goes out every Sunday. I've published 2 of those so far, and they've both been 6 pages. So there's a lot of data that I'm aggregating and putting on the Patreon, and Breyer's weekly newsletter, which I mentioned just now. It's coming out every Sunday moving forward. So you want to know what's on my mind before everybody else. You might get a little bit of head start on the market. I live this stuff 24/7. If I'm awake, I'm doing something blockchain, crypto related. So writing about it, or producing some content in some way, trying to help everybody improve their human capital. Education is, not to be corny, but it's fundamental to success in life, obviously. And that's what I'm aiming to build over here, is a repository of educational content, written and video. So we're also going to do some group Zooms over there, where once a month, once I hit 25 members, we're going to get together monthly and just talk crypto, ask me anything, AMA. But it's really just going to be like a community thing. Shoot the shit with each other, enjoy each other's company. I think the bull run, we're in a bull market that started in February 2019, but the bull run is not too far off now. I think we're going to see some fireworks here shortly. So let's get into the top projects that I would not want to miss out on in the last 156 days of 2020. Coming in at number 5 is Reserve Rights. RSR is the ticker. Reserve Rights token, which is being used as part of the Reserve Rights stablecoin, RSV. RSV, if you don't know about it, it's a stablecoin that is using a basket of goods to stabilize that price and create the stable value. So a lot of people, are in cryptocurrency and blockchain because we don't believe fiat currency is going to hold its value forever. The dollar, in the case of America, the United States dollar has lost 99% of its value measured against gold over the last 100 and so years since the Federal Reserve was enacted. And then Roosevelt took the United States off the gold standard in 1931 or 1933. And in 1933, they confiscated the gold. Roosevelt confiscated the gold. The price of gold was around $30 an ounce. And today, just this week, we broke a new all-time high with gold on Monday. So over $1,900 per ounce. So what Reserve Rights project is doing, Reserve Rights Protocol, it's using a basket of goods, and one of those goods to back the stable coin is their own token, which is an interesting concept and already making some headway in South America. You can see the price here is just less than a tenth of a penny, under a cent here, or a hundredth. So it's up 215% for the last year, on a monster tear. I wouldn't always advise people to jump into projects when they're already on such a marvelous run. But I think there's still under a cent. There's a lot of upside here. And this is something I'm talking. I'm making this video. This isn't financial advice. This is just what I'm looking at here. I personally see value in these projects. Currently, market cap rank number 117. And if you're familiar with this project, it has $63,409,281 market cap right now. So a lot of room to grow. Total supply is 6,847,804,000 right now, or that's the circulating supply, and max supply is 100 billion. So not a huge fan of the total supply, but I think there's a lot of room to run here to the upside. And one of the major contributing factors to why I think this project has a lot of upside yet, it just made a high of almost 1.5 cents this month. But Peter Thiel, who's a well-known investor, entrepreneur, capitalist, who was one of the founding partners at PayPal with Elon Musk, is an investor in reserve rights protocol, and I think the upside is vast. He clearly sees something in this project, and I think a lot of other people do too. So check it out. It's one that is up pretty big even in the last 30 days, 47.4%, with a big pullback of 15%. It was a little bit higher than that. It had a pretty good last 24 hours, as you can see. So about 30%, 31.5% down until today, up 15.4%. I think we could be seeing the reversal now. We'll have to wait and see. Everybody check out reserve rights token coming in at number 5. My fourth hodl going into this bull run, or phase 2 is what I believe we're in of this bull market, is none other than Zilliqa, ticker ZIL, currently at 0.018 cents, up 8.4% for the day. Zilliqa having a nice little day, up 71.5% for the year and 1.5% for the week, after it doubled in price and went actually more than doubled over a few weeks, less than like 10 days, I believe it was. Let's see, probably 40 days ago, maybe. Zilliqa has cooled off a little bit, and it back tested about a penny and a half, or penny 0.6 cents. So now I think we could be nearing the end of the accumulation phase for Zilliqa and heading upward again, an upward trajectory. But current return on investment, 581% from the get-go. All-time high, 23 cents. So a lot of upside yet here. They have done a lot with Singapore. They're working on, they got a stable coin over there. They're in talks with the Singapore government. HG.exchange. I covered a lot of this with Colin Miles, head of marketing at Zilliqa. One of the premier aspects of Zilliqa is they've already accomplished sharding on their blockchain. I mean, this is what Ethereum 2.0 is all about. So I believe a lot of people will use an interoperable method to, they'll use interoperability to take advantage of the DeFi space and what Zilliqa has to offer, because Ethereum fees are already on the rise here in phase 2 of this bull market, and it's only going to get worse. Gas fees are outrageous right now, and with Ethereum 2.0 still not launched, people are going to be looking for alternatives. Polkadot and that network is obviously the interoperable way that something like that can be worked out, where they can provide different blockchains the ability to for example, run their own Uniswap or whatever decentralized DEX atop of their blockchain. So I think Zilliqa will definitely be a leader in that if they want to be, and they could somebody should be building that right now if they're not. But yeah, so check this interview out if you haven't on Zilliqa. Colin Miles was kind enough to give me 45 minutes or 40 minutes of his time in June. So it's still very pertinent or relevant. A lot of pertinent information. Pittsburgh Hodler on YouTube. And check that out. He's a good guy, and he had a lot of insights. He dropped a lot of stuff on there about staking, sharding, .zillow domains. You can get your own domain name, and that can be your address for your wallet, so people can pay you straight through your domain. A lot of innovative stuff going on. A lot of cool things that they're working on. So check that out. Number 4, Zilliqa. Let's get into number 3. Of the top 5 coins that I think will perform the best, or at least with the most safe, the safest, and you gotta weigh more than one thing. These aren't long shots, all of them. You gotta have your secure you gotta have your security in your basket of investments here. Number 3, I think, is going to be Ethereum on my list. Currently $315.43. Ethereum has had a nice last 30 days, up 40.1% and only 49.4% for the year. So the last month has really made Ethereum's year. All-time high is $1,448, made in January 2018, right around the time Bitcoin made its high. And Ethereum is turning 5 years old, I think tomorrow, or maybe in the next day or two. So Ethereum launched 2015, July 2015, turns 5. I mentioned Ethereum obviously in this countdown. Zilliqa was my 4th coin. Ethereum's number 3. Despite Zilliqa's premier protocol, in my opinion, Zilliqa just, it doesn't have the first mover advantage of Ethereum, and a lot of DeFi stuff is still being built on Ethereum. I believe there's more Ethereum nodes than any other project in the world right now. So, and it's the number 2 market cap coin in the world. So it's hard to not put Ethereum in your top 5 or top 3. And that's where I'm putting it at number 3. I think although fees are on the rise, people are in love with DeFi right now, and it has the opportunity to sort of drive the price up again, as we saw in the ICO craze, where everybody wanted to launch their own token when the market really took off in 2017. So I think the same sort of DeFi move could take Ethereum to unprecedented numbers. I could see this number right here, the all-time high, maybe even doubling if things get really crazy, and Ethereum hitting $2,500 to $3,000 potentially. So Ethereum has come in at number 3 on the top 5 hodls the last 156 days of 2020. Coming in at number 2, Bitcoin, the king of all cryptos, the granddaddy of them all, launched in 2009, currently $10,913.79, and up 14.5% for the year. But the big story is this week, up 16.3%. Finally got Bitcoin in the positive momentum for the year. When it was up over $1,000 2 days ago, and that is the reason why Bitcoin, gold is taking off. Bitcoin is likely to do the same here. I think as more and more money's printed, Bitcoin is that safe haven that people really believed it would be, and it's really showing off now. I think it's going to take off here, and we'll see new all-time highs in the next 12 months at some point. $19,665.39 all-time high made in December 2017, just about a month before Ethereum made its all-time high in January of 18. So keep your eye on the granddaddy of them all, because Bitcoin will be the king for a long time. That first mover advantage is unprecedented. The network security It's the most secure network in the history of the world. You just can't argue with what it's done. Total market cap 201,308,621,000 currently, and Bitcoin dominance at 61.32%. Last bull run when it took off and made all-time highs, it was right around this number, so keep an eye on it. This could it was 62% last time, so not far off that number. And also another important thing to look at is volume, and the volume is picking back up again, and the volatility is also gonna be wild here as we get higher and higher in price. So coming in at number 2, BTC, Bitcoin. Coming in at number 1, Chainlink, baby. I believe Chainlink is going to change the world. Let me say it nice and slow for everybody out there. Chainlink is going to change the world and the blockchain industry forever. Chainlink is going to make a lot of people believers in smart contracts, and it's going to happen very, very quickly. Chainlink, $7.40, up 3.6%, has made numerous all-time highs this year already, while other cryptos like Bitcoin are still 48% down from an all-time high or whatever it is now. Chainlink made an all-time high again, which, like I said, it's made a few, but the last one was just 14 days ago, $8.74, down 15.3% since then, but it's up 234% for the year. Chainlink on a monster tear, up 62.8% the last 30 days and 1.5% the last 7. So keep your eyes out for Chainlink. I believe it's going to do big things, and I'm going to tell you a couple reasons why here. It deserves special attention. Chainlink brings FX rates data from top Korean banks to DeFi. Chainlink connects a $7 trillion a day industry to decentralized finance space by partnering with Center Prime from Michael Kaplikov of Cointelegraph. Chainlink is going to be the reason that smart contracts finally reach their true potential, and it just seems so obvious to me. This is what we've been waiting on: decentralized oracles or middleware to just be able to execute these contracts in real time with external databases, and really just unlock so much value and trust, and create a trust minimized system that where one party in these smart contracts can't just back out because they want to. They're going to be held accountable, and this has already taken place. So huge story there. And then also, I mean, can it get any bigger than this? BSN integrates Chainlink oracles. China's BSN network is bringing real world data into its IRITA powered network. Chainlink oracles give users of China's national blockchain services network greater security, reliability, and interconnectivity. China's recently launched National Blockchain Services (BSN) is bringing Chainlink oracle functionality to its network. This key integration will enable governments and enterprises to incorporate validated real-world data into their BSN applications using Chainlink oracles via the IRITA Interchain Service Hub. Professional proof of stake POS operator SNZ pool will run nodes to support the operation. So just get ready. This is about to heat up next month, I think. So just keep an eye on the BSN network and Chainlink. And lastly, another partnership or announcement this week was Deutsche Telekom, a subsidiary of Deutsche Telekom called T-Systems, has become a Chainlink node operator. Deutsche Telekom is one of Germany's leading companies, employing over 200,000 people and has a market capitalization of $80 billion. So the partnerships, the node validators coming on board. Chainlink, I think, can go over $100, not investment advice, in the next 12 months and potentially higher. It could be I really believe it's the potential Ethereum of this go around, this bull run, this bull market. It could do what Ethereum did last time and really shock everyone. Last time Ethereum was under $10 around this time, early early 2017 it was under $10, and it ran all the way. I already showed you over $1,448. So I don't think with the supply being a couple hundred million more of Chainlink circulating right now, I don't think you can get that high. But I don't see why it can't be a third of that. There's a little bit less, even maybe $200 or $300 on a high high marker. But I think $100 is definitely plausible and really not that crazy. So that is my top 5 hodls for the rest of 2020. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Please get over onto the Patreon. I'm doing a lot more daily vlogs, content, weekly newsletter. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, every Sunday I put out a newsletter aggregating data, 6 pages normally at least, of what I'm looking at that week, heading into that week. Where are my eyes at? What are we looking at? Where's the potential? So check it out. Please join us over there. We're building a nice community. There's a $10, $10, and $25 level. You can DM me anytime when you're on there. Ask me what I'm thinking about a certain topic, or just say what's up. I hope everybody enjoyed this. This has been RL Breyer, the Pittsburgh Hodler. Have a good one.